It's live at 5 with Junk the Gems featuring Gary, Mary, and this one.
I'll be inside.
Welcome, everybody. She's going to go hide, y'all. It's just tablet time for her. So we got Big Paul is in here. How's it going, brother? We got Tony and Judy, and I know Mary's sitting back here. She's fixing to. That's why I said sometimes Mary's, because she's going to be cooking here in just a second. So there's Mr. West House. So anyway, y'all, she's kind of hanging back. That's why I said sometimes Mary. So anyway, she's gonna be doing her thing back there. And but I'm glad to see y'all enjoyed the video yesterday. That was pretty awesome. We got a lot done, and yes, we were out there early this morning, y'all, getting it. Like Mary was so happy with everything that we got done yesterday. We decided, you know what, we're gonna go back there and keep working. There's Neil. What's happening? And Brian, what's happening, my brother? And there's Kevin Dietz. So we went back anyway. We went back there and started tearing it up, y'all, and we got a whole lot done today again. There's Susie Jacobson, and there's Mr. Fisher from Denmark. Wayne Bars, what's happening? Ryan Kelly. I'm gonna try and catch y'all today. I'm gonna try and keep up on the chat as much as possible today. I am inside, as you can tell. It's actually nice outside, but I just don't have the mics and everything set up correctly yet. So I've got to work on that. The GoPro, you got to have this, unfortunately, with the GoPro, y'all, you got to have this little cool little cover that goes over top of it so you can put the mics in the side right here. And, otherwise you got to leave the battery open. And I guess it's not too bad, but when you're trying to film outside and do that, it's really hard. So I'm hoping everybody can deal with me a little bit longer until I can get one of those things. There's Scotia. What's happening? Uh, Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Wes. Yeah, we did get a lot done, and we got even more done today. Like we went to town today. Now, the two of us out there, we were just kicking that tail today. And man, wait till y'all see it. Mary's video is going to be coming out of it here in just a little while, I think, right?
Yeah, probably right after your live, and it doesn't have it all, but you'll have to go see the rest on his channel.
Okay, so there you go. So you get to see part of it today, what we got done, and then they get to see the cool stuff what I did.
Oh yeah.
She's like, yeah, she's gonna throw something in the back of my head. So y'all give me fair warning if she aims it this way, okay?
Hey, I got some exciting news. Don't mind. You just have to look at it.
Yeah, she did. She got some cool footage today of some of the stuff she was finding today. And she found some really cool, other cool stuff back there in that trash pile. So wait till y'all see that. I think she put that on there, didn't you?
Yeah, I sure did.
All right, so y'all get to see some of that here soon. Poor Shorty, why you need to keep kicking that tail, Gumby? Right?
I'm making ribs.
Ribs, yep. Country style ribs. So here's a little fact for a lot of people that you'd be surprised how many people that don't know this. Excuse me. Country style ribs. They're not really ribs. They're actually a pork butt and just sliced real thick. But man, that is some really good groceries right there.
A lot of meat.
Yeah, it's all meat. You don't have to worry about fighting with a whole lot of bone. Every now and then you'll get some with bone in them, but for the most part, that's just really good eating.
Really windy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be getting windy here too, Brian. The next couple of days, at least they dropped this rain down now from what they were calling for 4 to 5 inches over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, has now dropped down to about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. So way too much fat on my wrist. Yeah, I agree, Kevin. Those are my favorite too. Well, I've been doing that since I've been making country style ribs since college. That was 30 some years ago. I love a good butt too, Paul. I mean, who doesn't love a good butt? Especially a Boston type of butt, over there where they park the car in the yard. in the dooryard. There's Silo Acres. What's happening?
Hey, Liam.
Only buy country style ribs, so I grew up on those, right? Yeah, that's the best way to get them. That's Mr. McGolfin. What's happening, my friend? So yeah, like I said, we've been out there kicking it today, y'all, real hard. We've been rocking it. We had old David stop by today, and he was talking about some of the stuff he's gonna get done, and he stole the tub, y'all. Just so you know, the tub we showed out there we was gonna make into a buggy. He stole it today. Come by here and told me he was gonna steal it and did it anyway. No, I'm kidding. Technically, it's kind of his tub and kind of my tub, you know, so it doesn't really matter. I'm like, that's just one more thing gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he needs it a little bit more than we do.
Yeah, he does. He really needs it right now. So he's got a lot going on over there. Oh, Sean says, I want my baby back ribs. You can have your ribs back. There's Rose Chastain. What's happening?
Well, there's plenty, Sean.
Yeah.
There's gonna be plenty if you like to come eat.
Yeah, Sean's fixing to go on that no food diet for like 3 days. He's got to have some kind of test done, and that's gonna suck for him, and I hate it. You know, when they gotta flush your whole system out, you gotta drink that stuff, and then you gotta stay in the bathroom for like 2 days. You know, I mean, that's when you just go and get a TV and mount it up in the bathroom and just hang out there. You know what I mean? It's part of getting old, y'all. That's the crappy part. Crappy part about getting old. uh, Somebody asked what time it was. I don't know. What time is it? So yeah, the tow truck is running great, y'all. I thought I broke something the other day on it, like, you know, because I haven't done a whole lot to, like, I haven't changed any of the tower bearings in the front wheel or anything like that. So I'm cruising along, all of a sudden the thing just drops off in a hole. Left front wheel drops off in a hole, and I heard it go pow, and I thought, man, all right, well maybe I just broke the tower bearing or something, but I picked it up out of there when I was putting that dirt in by the fence. I picked it up out of there. No problem. Everything steers just fine. Everything works just fine. So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but you know, that's the thing is 70 years old. So I guess it's like, you know, getting a hip replacement. Every now and then you just got to get it done. You know what I mean? At 70. uh, See, I've got a colonoscopy. I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, oh man, I know, Rose. Those, like I said, that's one of those things. You know, it used to be you had to drink that really nasty stuff, you know, back in the day. And now, from what I hear, they've got it fruit flavored and all that kind of stuff. So I guess now it's not as bad as it used to be, but still, you got to drink like 2 gallons of that stuff, you know? It's like, really? Liquid diet for 2 days, and then, oh yeah, I'm not down with that anymore. Just say no. I agree, Judy. Just say no. I won't do it. You can't make me. You know, that's one of those things, y'all. I do that a lot, yelling at the TV, you know, like when they get on there and they got the infomercials on there. Buy now, free, only pay shipping, $19.95. You know, I told them, stop telling me what to do. Oh man. I'm trying to catch the chat here, so bear with me a second. All right, we're
You know,
good.
Charlene, I don't have a homemade barbecue sauce. That's what I use too. Sweet baby Ray's. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's. That's it.
Yeah, that's what we use too. I have not came up with a homemade barbecue sauce yet.
See what Sean did? Sean got around baby back ribs. That's hard to say a lot.
Hey,
I want my
friends.
baby back. Greg and Gina, what's happening?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm sitting at the computer desk. So there's really not a lot of room for both of us to cram up in here, but you see her in the background.
I'm here.
Sweet Baby Ray's. I know that's actually some good barbecue sauce. I used to have a friend in Georgia years ago that would get barbecue sauces from all over the world. And man, he come up with some really good sauces. And some of them were just fire hot, and there's other ones that were just like, wow, it's just who would put sugar on barbecue? You know what I mean? But you know, like I said, you come up with some really good ones. I'd like to take some and try to make some of my own too. So um, some news on some of this, some of the life here, y'all. I wanted to talk to you about. I'm going to be doing some collabs here. I've had a couple of companies reach out to me, like on a brake fluid tester, which I didn't even know was a thing until recently. Um, where you just stick these two things down in the brake fluid, and that tells you how much water is in the system and what have you like that, and it tells you if the brake fluid is up to go. So I'm going to be doing that one here soon. And plus, I'm negotiating a dehydrator, a really big dehydrator, because you know I love jerky. That's one of my favorites. Not to mention, ever since oh my God, what's his name down there? Russell's other half there. She sent us home one day a bunch of dehydrated fruits and whatever, like strawberries and all that kind of stuff, and Skittles. Believe it or not, dehydrate Skittles, y'all. Those are off the chain. If you have a dehydrator, try it. Dehydrate Skittles. Those things are so good.
Big Italian, they still have 22 subs to go, y'all.
22 subs. So if you are new here to the channel and you don't know who Judy Jules and the Big Italian is, let me fill you in. I'm going to give you the 911 on this one, okay? Or the 411 on this one. All the info. That's what it is. Hey, no, emergency 911 411. So anyway, Judy Jules and the Big Italian, they are one of our subscribers. You all see them in here. And they are moving up here. They have their own channel, and they are moving up here. They bought 10 acres right back there next to Sean and Rachel, back to good. So they need 22 subscribers, y'all, to go to get their 1,000, so that they can be, I guess it's official monetized, or one portion of monetization, to get their 1,000. So 22 subscribers. Let's see if we can break 22 tonight. Come on, let's get them over 1,000 tonight. And then all we got to do is get them their watch hours, and they will be official. And then we will have pretty much all of this area back here, you know, all except 2 people back there that will have YouTube channels, which will be awesome. I mean, out of the 80 acres that are back here, there's 2 5s and a 30 and 4 10s. And there's only 2 10s and a 30 that are not occupied by YouTubers, so to speak. Christine Betts, Ann Parton, hello. Anybody throw a link in the comments, please? Somebody, moderators, throw Judy. There it is. Paul did it, man. Paul is quick with them links now. That's why I love Paul. Mo and Donnie. So, Paul, did you ever get the banner from last year? I'm curious. Nobody's ever told me whether you got the banner or not. I know you won the banner last year for the meetup. I was curious if you got it or not. And if you see me looking this way, y'all, it's because I've got a set of cameras back over here that I'm watching, and they're looking out at the fire pit, or the fire pile we got going on out there. So that's what I keep watching, because it was kicking pretty good earlier. Nope, never did, Paul said. Man. And I don't care if that thing would have cost 40 or 50 bucks to send it to you. You want it fair and square, you should get it.
Hey,
All right, so Neil is subscribed now, so let's get them 20. How many they got to go, Mary?
21.
21 to go. So 21 people. Come on, there's got to be 21 of y'all that can go over there and just sub to them, get them over their 1,000. We'd like to get them about 1,010, so that way they can start working on their watch hours. They have been working on videos. And normally they just do a lot of shorts, but they've been working on videos. And once they come out here and start this out here, y'all, it's gonna be really good. You know, so yeah, it's gonna be really good. They're gonna get there. All right, Kathy just said she just did. Awesome. Thank you, Kathy. All right. So, yeah, Christy Betts, she did too. So, this should be climbing, right?
I'm looking. I'm making sure. So.
That she is. More fun than a barrel of monkeys. Don't forget them, there'd be Cajun monkeys too. So, you know, believe it or not, actually, Judy is actually an Arkansan by birth, I think, or by what do you call that? By can't be by proxy, but even though that would be kind of cool. But yeah, she grew up here in Arkansas originally. Uh, IAGDIA. I don't know if I can say that one on here, Sean. There's Ace. What's happening?
Ace.
Yeah, Judy said I was born in Arkansas. Yep. So what is? Oh, okay. Can anybody spell it out for me without offending anybody? Because the way I read that one, that doesn't. I can't put that one in English.
I seen that, Sean. I seen you racing Miley down the road.
All right, Rosemary Berry says she subscribed. That's awesome.
Woo-woo.
They ought to be getting close now.
Well, 20. Let's go to 20.
Oh, it's a good day in Arkansas. Okay, thanks, Paul. That's not how I read it.
Hey, make sure you're commenting something. Later comment.
Yeah, leave them. Go in there and make sure you leave them a comment. Just even if it's on a short or whatever, leave them some kind of comment in there so that you make sure your subscription sticks. 990. Tony says they're at 990, so they need 10 more to go, y'all. That is awesome. Thank y'all so much.
10 more. That's so cool.
That is so cool, y'all. See, this is what the YouTube family is all about in my world, you know. You know, you don't have to hang out with them every single day. You don't have to help each other every single day, but man, you know, when it comes right down to it, all of the subscribers and everything, y'all, it's just an amazing world. Just like when Brian, you know, his wife passed away. Yeah, everybody pitched in, you know, a little bit there, and that all that little bit all came together and made it happen for him. And that just that man, that hit my heart right there. You know, I mean, that's just awesome that everybody did that. So Grandpa Paul. Yeah, that's right. Paul is actually
Hey, Grandpa.
yeah, Grandpa now. So y'all get sending some congrats. You mean I have a choice to help out, Gary? Yeah, you do. You have a choice. If you can get your buddy on a plane and bring your ass over, bring yourself over here and come over here and see us. You can bring the donkey too if you really want to, but I mean that's a hell of a plane ticket. Our daughter was watching Sean and Gary racing. Sean and Gary. Oh yeah, on his video with I was on the tractor that day. That's the day the dogs took off.
Yeah.
And Audie's out there right now. She is looking at the dirt pile, and she's like sniffing on the dirt pile. She started to dig a second, and then she just stopped and looked back at the camera, and then the fence again, and then barks like, "Man, I know I can't get out this stuff." Mike Burst is subbed. Yay!
That is awesome.
So one of you subscribers, I don't know who it was, but they said they had a couple little kids that watch our channel all the time. So if you're in here, tell me their names because I would love to shout them out. Dude is the same. Oh man, you know what? Paul, that's actually kind of cool, and so many different ways. The fact that your daughter's due date is on your brother's death date. I mean, that's like bringing it around, you know, in full circle. You know, you lose one, you gain one, and to me, that is very, very cool. Oh, 8 more to go, Tony said.
Woo! Thank you, guys.
And hell, he actually got Brian has actually got it going on. They were able to get her cremated and get her going. Oh, it's Paul said it's his birthday. Same day as his birthday. That's awesome. So again, it still comes around there, that shows you how that why life works in that way. And I think this is so cool. It's like my other daughter. She was told that she wasn't going to be able to have kids. Excuse me. Allergies up here are kicking my butt. I thought Florida was bad, but this up here is even worse. She was told she would never have kids. So, and she was like 30 when she finally had the youngest one, and then she just had another one. And right about the same time, my other daughter passed away. So it was kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like giving it back. You know what I mean? And I just thought that was just so. Thank you, Brian. So I just thought that was kind of cool that the way that all came about. Like I said, yeah, death is rough. I don't care who you are, especially when it's your kid or your wife or your dad, or your parents. My daughter's hoping that they are right. He was her favorite uncle. See, that's even more awesome, Paul. That's even more awesome.
Yes. Hit those thumbs up, y'all.
Thumbs up, not the middle finger, the thumb.
Reverend Joe.
So anyway, some bad news. Remember the wreck we were telling y'all about? That happened a week or so ago when they were landing the helicopter out here, and the guy that has this official pace car Corvette out here. He's had it for sale for a while, and I'm sorry to announce that he did not make that wreck, y'all. So a little prayers for the family. We haven't met them or anything, but they are our close neighbors. We hear them all with the cows and everything over there all the time. So yeah, he didn't survive it.
Paul, you only have to hit it once. Hey, Woodbound.
Shiloh, that's a good possibility. But she went to fertility doctors, the whole 9 yards, and they said it just couldn't happen. So she just said, okay, well, I accepted that fact, and I was like, baby girl, just look, when it's time, the world will shine down on you when you are ready. And sure enough, they got good jobs. I mean, and all that stuff. She's been at Walmart since forever, and she did an awesome job at Walmart. And once they got their house bought and all that stuff, all of a sudden that started coming around. This goes to show you that will happen. Woodsbound, what's happening? Mama Nisi. Oh yeah, we are smiling. There is no doubt. Welcome in, Gwen. Paul says, yeah. So yeah, it's like I said, it's one of them things. The life is kind of silly that way. And if you look at how the world works, and nobody's ever going to understand it. We're never ever going to understand how the numbers of life and death come about, or how all of that, how funny it is that it works that way sometimes. It could be just plain old coincidence, or it could be just you know how the world works, and we just don't know. Sylvia K. Jones, great to see you both live from England. All right. Jolly old England. Christy Betts said, my daughter and husband were married 10 years and then surprised at 40, she's got a baby. Well, I mean, like I said, it's almost like when your life is stable enough to do that. You know what I mean? Some people just need that. There are some kids in the world that are supposed to be born when that life is stable so they can become greatness in some way. And then there's other kids that are just born and they have to learn those troubles in life to be great.
I ain't making it home.
What's happening? That's Mr. Lauren and Joel. Hang on a second. I'll be right back, y'all. Talk to him, Mary.
Yeah.
Talk to him. Say something happy. Don't
Happy.
worry.
You
Be
said
happy.
say make something happy. Okay. Say something happy. Oh, okay.
Don't worry. Be happy. Oh, I had to get a drink, y'all.
Ralph Davis.
I was parched. Isn't that how they say it in jolly old England? I was parched. Forgive me. Oh man. So yeah, I'm kind of glad today is done already. Like I said, wait till you see the video. You'll see part of it on Mary's and channel, and then you'll see the other part on my channel. Man, we've been getting it. I'm sitting there looking at the camera out here with that big pile, and you know, we thought we had that pile burnt down quite a ways, y'all. And then I started piling all the other stuff up on it, and it's like, wow, now it's huge again. Like if you raise the bucket up on the backhoe, the front bucket up on the backhoe, it's almost as tall as the backhoe. There's David Moffett. What happening? That's right. Remember to click that like button. Paul has to click it 3 times. uh, so where are they at now? How close are they? Are they getting there yet? Somebody check it and see how many close. See how close the jewels and are at now. Charles Macy. All right, who is Charles Macy? 992 still. Okay, we need 8 more to go. Come on, if you're joining us late, Judy, Jules, and the Big Italian, we're trying to get them to their 1,000 subscribers tonight, y'all. Let's see if we can do that. They got 8 more to go. Gary TP. Yep, so Gary TP just became a semi-neighbor. I can say the semi-neighbor. He's down in Waldron now. So he's another one that has moved up here to the Arkansas area.
Yeah, Charlotte Egan. Yeah. It's looking awesome.
Yes, it really is. And back there, it's all dry. It's really nice and dry because it's all real high back there. So yeah, it's really looking good back there. Did Greg tell you about the what? For your trip back home? Nope. I wasn't involved in that one. I can't say it. Charles has been to your place with me. Oh, okay, that Charles. Hey, okay, how you doing, Charles? What's happening, brother? That's yeah. That was our buddy Charles. We got to meet him down here when Gary was down here this last time.
Oh, okay.
Well, very cool. Welcome, Charles. Um, let's see, who's it? Catherine G from Ireland. Just subscribed to Judy Jules.
Ooh, awesome.
All right. Thank you very much, Catherine.
7, let's go. Got 7 more to go.
7 to go. Let's see.
Yeah,
Did you get your card in the mail with it?
I
Monique, I really did. And in fact, I meant to say something about that earlier. In fact, where is it? I have it still sitting right here. I think it's still sitting right here. What did I do with it? Right here. Because, you know, Bertha needs a bath before we put this on here. But let me show you all this that Monique sent us. This is so very cool, y'all. I know you gotta be challenged to read backwards, but you can do it. I have faith in you. You can do it. Isn't that so cool? Sent us a couple of cards. I was like, man, that is so awesome. I'll put that right on there. Sylvia K wants to put the link up there for Judy Jules. So man, I wish I could figure out how to pin that link at the top of the video. As soon as the link comes up here.
Oh, there it is. I got you, Paul.
All right, so I'm gonna put that
Do that
right there. Right there. Okay, there we go. I clicked the wrong one. There we go. There's the link. So I don't know if you can copy it and paste it on your end, but I'm going to leave that up there for everybody. Sweetness, they're getting there. Sylvia, yes. It's all right. Sylvia did another one. Isn't that a cool sticker, Tony? I thought so too. There's James Kessler. Did we subscribe? That is awesome. Thank you very much. Baby Bertha Bath, say 5 times. No, I will not try it. I'll get my tongue all up in a knot and won't be able to talk for half an hour. There's Auntie Anne. That's Smurfette, as affectionately known as Smurfette. Doesn't it though, Catherine? It really does. It really makes a large difference. And the more it sits there, the more I'm thinking about not really raising it because the dogs seem to love it. And it's like if I'm going to put an awning out there, I don't have to worry about the splash, from the water. So I mean, that was the main reason for raising it anyway. Was was bringing it up to about right there, and because of the water and stuff splashing, so we have the windows open. But the dogs seem to really like it because they can walk up there and just sit there, and look out. So if anything, I may raise it like 3 or 4 inches, just so we can have, or 10 inches, so we can have some outlets along the bottom there. But that's about it. Because the longer it sits there, the more the dogs love it, we love it. So we can see out there the whole yard and everything. So yeah, it needs to be cleaned again, but that's part of living up here in the dust. So the fire is really kicking. The fire's got so much smoke rolling off of it right now. It's even sending my my motion sensors off of my cameras. But at least I can sit here and watch it that way and see what's going on. Robert Holland says, Mary, I love your tent. That is awesome.
Ooh, they got one more to go, y'all.
One more to go. That is so sweet, y'all. Thank you all so much for doing that for us. That is so awesome. $9.99. My subscribers today were at 666. And I was like, okay, either somebody subscribe or drop one off, one of the two. It was kind of freaky looking at it all day. I know, right? Smoke you all out back there, right, Sean? We're calming the bugs. That's what it is. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Only lie I could come up with on short notice, y'all. I didn't study for the test. Come on, one more to go, y'all. We got to get one more. One more, and they'll get their 1,000. Let's see if we can get it before the live is out. That's 5:30. We still got 27 minutes. Mr. Moonclips, what's $9.99? We're trying to get Judy Jules and the Big Italian to 1,000 subscribers before the live is out. They need one more.
Thank you, Kathy.
Let's see. Gary, it's Josie. Rob says, hey, what's happening? Tell Rob we said hello. Let's see, Sean, with all that water, it will keep the skeeters out for a bit. I know, right, David? Actually, surprising enough, we haven't had that many. The mosquitoes just haven't been that bad yet. So I'm thinking it's just, because of the way the water is moving. But the big pond that I'm building out here, the big swim pond out here in the front, I had that thing pumped down day before yesterday, down to where it was only like that much water in it. And it is all the way up to the second tier already. And water is just steady flowing out of it. That's right. Auntie Ann says, I'm seeing 1K. Oh, that means they did it. They hit their 1,000. Auntie Ann.
1K.
Yes, you did it. Thank you all so much.
That is so awesome.
So now all we got to do is just get them their watch hours and they should be rocking. That's awesome. And they will be official legal YouTubers. We just watched Tombstone the other night. That is one of my favorite movies, Val Kilmer. When he's standing there, the piano player, the drunk piano player. You're so drunk, you probably seeing double. And he says, yes, well, I have two guns, one for each of you. uh, Deborah says, yay, hit the 1,000. That is so awesome. Uh, Pond dunks and what? Wait, I'm trying to read it. Pond dunks and control the skeeters. Yeah, actually, David, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be putting a filter system, an all natural filter system on this pond, with a pump, and then having it water fall down, and then off of that pump, it's going to have the sprayers. So this will keep the water constantly moving. And I know from being in Florida that if you keep the water surface constantly moving, the mosquitoes will just not grow in there. Plus having the all natural pond and fish in there, that'll help keep the mosquitoes down. Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you very much, Margot. That is awesome. That is very awesome. Thank you very much.
Hey, Wanda Henry.
So is anybody, if I missed the chat where the two little ones, she said her granddaughters watch all the time, her grandkids watch all the time, and they love our channel. So I'm really hoping to shout them out. So yeah, because they get a kick out of watching this, and I think that is so cool. So when little kids like to watch your channel, that's that just kind of makes your heart, man, right there. You know what I mean? Speaking of little kids, right there's a short one.
Everybody said hi, Miley. You want to say hi?
Marco Torres, what's happening?
Hi. Hi.
I've not seen any response yet. Okay, thank you, Paul. And I'm just curious. Like I said, she left a comment, and I told her to I commented back to reply to the comment on her, and told her to tell me the kid's name so I can shout them out. Stanley Yorks Sr. Your place is coming along. I like what you're doing at your place. Thank you very much, Stanley. We appreciate that. So I'm leaving the link up there for anybody that's new. So we can now that we've got them at 1,000, let's see if we can get them a little bit over so they'll stick there for a while. Because you know how YouTube is. Like I was at 10,666 this morning, and now I'm back down to, I don't know, 3 something right now. So, or 630. 663, I think it was. Numbers are hard, man. I'm telling you. Clarice is watching the TV.
No, the cat.
She's much like you, Gary. That is so cool. Hi, Clarice. It rubs a lotion on its skin. His name is Ridge. Okay, hello, Ridge. Their 2-year-old grandson says he loves Big Bertha and tow truck. His name is Ridge. So howdy, Ridge. Hi, Ridge. That is so cool. All right, Auntie Anne's throwing the link up there so everybody can click on that and go over there and do that. Yeah, if y'all ever meet Auntie Anne, I'm telling you, if you painted her blue, she would be Smurfette. She's a little cutie, and she's just a love ball fun. Let's see. Okay, Wanda Henry, I haven't seen you. Yeah, just now I'm seeing you. So saying hi to everybody. Auntie Anne, yes, you are Auntie Anne. Paint her blue. I'm telling you, she'd be Smurfette for sure. I swapped out the monitor for that PC that runs the vinyl. Okay. Not sure if the new one is bad or if the computer crashed. Oh, 1,004, Tony. Yay, y'all did it. Thank you very much, y'all. Got him to 1,004. So that's why you're okay. So you're still sending the stickers, right? Well, don't send them to the old address because the wrenches, I guess, never made it. Somebody got up there and stole them while Drew wasn't there. Because Drew said they never showed up. So hope so, Neil. Let's see, I had 3 babies and 2 years ago. At least one made it, and it's pretty big. Okay, I missed that one altogether. All right, thank you, Robert. That is so awesome. If anyone else gets the idea to lick Auntie Anne, she looks sweet, but she's a dynamite temper. That's usually the way it all is. They are all that way. When they're little bitty, my mom was 4'11" and a redhead, so and an Irishman at that. So just imagine where that came from. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Porch pirates do suck. Yeah, yeah. So that's something else I wanted to address. So, and our wish list, we've had some items that we could use around here, and a lot of times I put the stuff in the wish list, hoping that the sponsors will reach out to us so we can do the videos on these things. And there's been a bunch of things that have come off the wish list, but we haven't received them. And like Pops, for example, said he bought us some of this other stuff, because we know Pops, and he was here just the other day visiting. And he said he bought some stuff for the dogs, for the fleas, to help with the fleas. It was supposed to last, better than uh, just a few hours, or the 2 days, whatever it was. And he said it was delivered, but it didn't show up. So if y'all would, if any of y'all have bought anything on our wish list, would you please check delivery and send us an email or something or some way to let us know that you had done that, and if it's showing delivered, but there's a lot of that stuff we haven't received. So just so you know, on the wish list, a lot of times it'll tell us either, that somebody either bought this for you or whatever like that. And we haven't seen the stuff. So 4 foot at most. No, she is no. Annie Ann's probably what, 4'11", 5 foot, right at there. She's about the same size my mom was. Let's see what she say. I was trying to find it. And beautiful too. I agree. We had a beautiful sun-filled day here. We did too. Wow, Wanda, it was gorgeous here. It was like 75 all day. Just, sun was shining. I actually had to turn the AC on for a little bit inside the tractor. I was like, wow. Yeah, the windows definitely need to be a little cleaned.
Yeah, the dog.
And Bandy has figured out that she can. Y'all can't see it right now, but Bandy has figured out they got that old mattress out there, and she has figured out that's a fun toy. So
Yeah.
now she gets out there and starts tearing it up. So every now and then she'll get in her little goofy mood and she'll start pulling the foam out of it. She's got one edge all tore off and just slowly but surely stripping it back. So nutcase dog. Wow, those ones look great. I was wondering how those would turn out being so low to the ground. Really nice. Thank you, Glenda. Yeah, they actually did turn out very good.
You're more tinier than me, Auntie Anne. 5 foot even and weigh 116 pounds.
116. See, I told her she was a little bitty thing. Told her because you were shorter back then, right? No, surprising enough, at 15, my mom, I could hold my arm straight out like this, and my mom could walk underneath my arm at 15.
So who's going to the Mid America meetup?
Yeah, we got Mid America meetup. We got 10 Killer that's coming up. We're hoping to be at both. Um, who all there is going to Mid America? Yep, we're asking. David wants to know, anybody going to Mid America meetup?
Hey, Lauren Clark.
I'm trying to catch up on the chat here. Yeah, right. I mean, thing is, we live out here in the sticks, so you know we're here all the time for.
So you lost that much weight, Aunt Jan?
Wow, 40 pounds heavier. Wow. Now you're 100 pounds, so you're a little bitty thing now. You're even a little tiny thing.
You've been tinier.
We can't even call her Smurfette no more. Then well, you put back on 60 pounds, Andy Ann, and then we could call you. What was that? The uh, and that movie. The can was it Willy Wonka? What did they call them? Oh, Oompa Loompa. You gain 60 pounds, we can paint you blue. We call you Oompa Loompa. uh, we're going to figure out a time to go live. Yep, they need to start getting ready for that. Almost 45 pounds. Wow, that's cool, Andy Ann. That is awesome. Wow. Yeah, I'm proud of you too. 45 pounds. That's a lot to lose, a lot of weight to lose now.
Yeah, since last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Petrus. What's happening, brother?
I've lost about that much too, Aunt Jan, since I've been up here.
Miss Lori Carp. So yeah, that's crazy. That is so awesome of y'all. Y'all got Judy and Tony over that 1,000. That is so cool. Ann's husband is over the moon and is over the moon that Ann can wear her school uniform again. Well done, Paul. Well done. No, she don't need to lose anymore. But she just gets out there and getting after it, so that's the reason.
Oh no, I want to gain a little bit more back. But I did. I lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, it's time to get back into it a little bit, and we'll start eating good again this summer. You know, wintertime you just kind of hibernate, and then you work, and so you don't really want to do a whole lot eating or anything.
Well, that's when you lose. That's when you gain weight is wintertime. But I didn't gain weight in wintertime
No,
at all.
neither one of us did. We both lost weight over the winter. It's starting to get summer, and we're back out there working again. I'm starting to put it back on. Aaron Phillips, you keep pushing, Gary. Your house and place is nice. Thank you, Aaron, very much. Yeah, we're not giving up. Jim, thing was butt ugly, right? No school uniforms. But she knows what I mean. She knows what Paul's talking about.
I remember school uniform or gym uniform. I had one.
Judy says, as soon as she gets up, she's gonna fatten you up with that good cooking.
Hey, I ain't gonna turn down good cooking.
Now, Judy, Jules, and the Big Italian. Let me tell y'all. So we were having a little get together the other night,
Yeah.
and man, she brought up some dirty rice. Now, I do like dirty rice. I've had it before, but that particular batch right there was so good. I was like, man, yeah, I could tear that. I could even if that had a little bit of potatoes in it and sausage, that would have been just off the chain good. But I had like 3 helpings of that stuff. Let's see. I know, right? Yeah. Of course, Ann knows that what I'm talking about. She went to St. Tetra, right? uh, and yes, Jude, you're welcome. That stuff was good. The Big Italian showing 924 watch hours. Okay, so remember, they got their 1,000 subscribers, so they need 4,000 watch hours. So I'm going to get them to put together a playlist here soon and see if we can't get their watch hours. There's Daryl. What's happening? Not your daddy. Since moving to Arkansas, tow truck's name should be Mudbug, right?
Not your daddy. That's funny.
I agree, Daryl. It should be Mudbug.
10-minute warning. 10-minute warning.
But on the same note, all that was so funny going back there and pulling him out. Tow truck went back and forth through that mud hole like it wasn't nothing. And then one time I decided to just to go up there and turn around, and all of a sudden it just sunk like that, and that was game over. It's like that, it's like I had all the hard stuff. We had it all hard packed in the center. People driving back and forth on it was hard packed. But boy, you get to that edge, and it was game over.
So August of last year, that was after the meetup.
What's that?
That's when she started to lose weight.
Okay, yeah, right after the meetup, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I got to get, I want to get, here soon, I want to get a couple of 30-foot straps that are like 40,000-pound straps. So if this happens, it's inevitable, y'all, that Bertha is going to get stuck again. Tow truck is going to get stuck again. My truck is going to get stuck again. Or, it hasn't been stuck yet, but it will get stuck, I'm sure. And, and the beast out there is, that's a pretty sweet 4-wheel drive truck. But on the same note, it can only handle so much. And that 12,000-pound winch can only go so far. And the cable is off the winch because we broke the cable last year. So I need to get another winch for that. But figure a couple of long straps, 30-foot straps. I can wrap around a tree, and it can help pull itself out that way. Both of them can. And I am going to get a little small winch and mount it on the front of tow truck too, just in case.
Oh, not your mama.
Not your mama. That's not your daddy, not your mama. That's not your cheese too. You all heard that joke about a guy goes to the store and comes back, and his wife says, she sends him to the store to get nacho cheese for for dinner, right? And he comes back from the store, and she's like, "You forgot the nacho cheese." He said, "No, that's what that lady said. It was nacho cheese." She says, "Does it say on there?" She said, "No." He said, "But I seen it in a lady's buggy, and I forgot it, and grabbed it at the last minute, and come home, and she was yelling the whole time, 'That's nacho cheese! That's nacho cheese!'" He said, "That's how I knew I got it right." No, it's not stuck. No, Joe, it's not stuck. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is kind of stuck. It's stuck on level flat ground right now until I get it fixed.
Oh yeah.
What happened to Jackie? All right. Daryl said, I hope Jackie's okay. What happened to Jackie?
How did her surgery go?
Oh, that's right. She was supposed to have that surgery again, right? So is all okay, Daryl? I hope. I am a character creator too. Cool. That is very cool. What is it? You did a great job clearing out that area where the pigs were going to go. Parked it out. Great job, Mary and Gary. Love watching you clear the land every day, little by little. Thank you very much. Oh, they took more of her left foot. Oh, man. Check out Yankum ropes. Yeah, and I actually put a couple on my wish list the other day. And for $50, I mean, they're 40,000 or 35,000 pound ropes.
Yeah.
The property is not swampland. Swamps do not dry out, right?
Thanks, Robert. That's a great tip.
I mean, Robert, really, it's more. It's got like these underground springs because of all the clay here. So I'm finding out that regards from Panama. Hey, that is so cool. Big wave. What's happening, Kevin? So yeah, I'm finding out that that a lot of these farmers keep telling me, get rid of all them little trees. Okay, the big trees, the little trees try to take water away from the big trees, but the big trees soak up way more water by themselves than all the little trees put together. So they said, get rid of that, get rid of all the little trees. So we're going to start parking this out big time.
5 in the morning.
All right, Dale, give Mama some love for us, man, and tell her we hope she's feeling better. We can't wait to see her. underground springs are cool unless you're living on one. I agree. And I think that's where we're at right here because all the water wants to sit down at that clay level and doesn't get its way out. So I figured, you know what? Once we get those levels down, all of this will start drying out. And now that it's wintertime, we're moving all this stuff around, all this dirt around. It's gonna happen. It's gonna eventually dry out. Considering when we first got here, this was really, really bad. And we seen pictures back from 2006 when this was all nice and clear. That and once we get it done, y'all, and get the grass out here, we're not going to be driving 15,000-pound machines over top of it sinking in here. All this stuff, tow truck drives all over out here without a problem. It's 3,000 or 4,000 pounds, so it has no problem getting around out here. It's only when I drive tow truck in it, and that's just so much weight on on certain areas, so it's gonna sink, and that's just part for the course. So I'm not even stressing it really. Like I said, once we get all the rest of this cleaned out and get all the grass growing in here, and it's gonna soak up a lot of the water, and the clover is gonna help make the ground good. I think we'll be good to go. So don't forget, y'all, we got a couple-minute warning. Paul Honeyman's hooking it up. Go over there and see the Grady's and see what they're up to. And then after that, go see Tim at Ridge Life and see what he's up to. Bertha, not tow truck. I know. I will. Thanks, Garrett. Thanks. She's slowly getting better. Still grumpy as hell. You expected less, Daryl. So anyway, y'all go check them out. We got about 3 minutes left. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for being in here. I'm showing right now 185 people. Thank you so much for joining us every day, or every week like that, and every day on the videos. And parting good night, Ann. Much love to Mama. Yep. So yes, also go check out Mary and Miley's Adventures, and then there's Miley's Little Adventures on here. Miley decided to start her own channel, so she is working on that too, and we will start pumping her up here soon. She is kind of learning the whole process of everything, so I think it's so cool that she's doing that. Auntie Ann, we love you too. Thank you very much. And y'all, awesome for getting Tony and them up to 1,000. That is so cool of y'all. So thank you very much again. So let's go ahead and cut it a minute early, just in case. So again, we love y'all. Thank you for joining us. So glad you're here. And y'all have a great, safe week. Go tell somebody you love them. Go do something nice for somebody. Even if it doesn't make you feel better, it'll make them their day better. All right. So until next week, y'all, thank you very much. See you soon. He said, hit the button already. Stop typing anything else. Okay, come on. It won't click for me. I'm trying to go away, but it won't click. Y'all are keeping me in there. Lisa Duncan, you guys are my motivation. I'm 63, trying to work on my homestead. Thank you very much, Lisa. Stay hard at it. I'm trying to end this live stream, but thank you very much, Lisa. Stay hard at it, hon. All right, we'll see you guys. Oh, there it finally goes.